Happy Halloween from Undivided. I know trick-or-treating can be a little nerve-wracking if you have a kiddo that has a food allergy or sensitivity. Maybe they're a non-food eater or have a G-tube, but luckily there are still ways to make trick-or-treating a fun and safe activity for your kiddo. One option could be to make a pre-made goodie bag and drop it off at your neighbor's house, or you could do a little candy swap at the end of the night for a fun prize and donate the candy to somewhere like Ronald McDonald House or a similar organization. If you do let your kid have candy, just remember to check all the ingredients, as sometimes the little fun size can differ from the big size. So it's always better to be safe than sorry. But have fun and be safe.
So my daughter has Down syndrome and a feeding tube, and Halloween is her absolute favorite because she loves to dress up. So when she can have some of the candy, we kind of make a game of sorting out what she can have and what she can't. And when she's not able to trick-or-treat, like if it's, bad cold and flu season or a pandemic, we go to the Dollar Tree store or Five Below or something and get a bunch of little toys that she would like. And we all go in the different rooms and have family come over, and one person walks around with her and she kind of trick-or-treats door to door inside the house. So she'll knock on the door and say trick-or-treat, and she gets her toys, and then she gets to dump them out at the end of the night and see what she got. And she has so much fun with it. So that's how we celebrate Halloween.
Probably my biggest Halloween tip is to meet them where they are. Meaning, can they only do one block without being overstimulated and exhausted and overwhelmed and have a tantrum? One block is great. If they feel okay, maybe 2 or 3 blocks, but to never push it. Really pay attention and listen to them. My son tires out after a few blocks, and it becomes, the stimulation is too much, and I can tell, and so we just go home. It's okay. If maybe other kids are going on, that's okay. That would probably be the biggest tip, and I think I've been able to safely avoid some pretty serious meltdowns.
Some of the ways that we've adapted for Halloween and for trick-or-treating here at home is that when we get to a door, I will ring the doorbell and I'll stand next to her, and I usually ask her permission, or I just say trick or treat for her and happy Halloween. And then I will ask her if she needs help picking candy, because that's a really hard one for her to do as well. So I'll point to them and then she'll tell me which one to grab. And then by then I say happy Halloween and thank you. And then she does the waving. So that's kind of how we've adapted the trick-or-treat thing for it to be enjoyable for her.
If you're a fellow parent with a teen, it's good to look for alternative events that your teen likes. So either pumpkin patches, trunk or treats, church or community centers. If your teen still likes to trick or treat, I would suggest maybe making a sign or a t-shirt that explains a little bit more about their disability. For example, in my son's case, I would say something like, "We have Fragile X. For more information, visit our national website. Thank you for being kind and for being patient, and have a happy Halloween." If your teen is anything like mine, they might prefer to stay in and hand candy out. Maybe in costume, maybe not, maybe for a few minutes. We typically go as long as he would like to go, and then we put the bowl outside the front door for the rest of the evening.
My Halloween tip is for sensory kids. A lot of the Halloween costumes can be, scratchy and uncomfortable and restrictive. And one thing that really worked well for my kids when they were younger is getting like Halloween themed pajamas. Both of my kids went as skeletons more than once, and they just wore those really comfortable pajamas, long sleeves and long pants, and they looked super cute and they were really comfortable. Another thing too, if the costume doesn't feel good, do they have to wear a costume? I think it's totally fine if they want to go out as themselves. It's okay not to have a costume if it doesn't feel right or is uncomfortable, but I highly recommend those Halloween pajamas.
As a parent, my first tip would be stay away from all those clothes with tags or scratchy material. No matter how beautiful they are, the kids are not comfortable and they're not going to wear it. Also, my second tip would be try to carry a fidget or your child's favorite toy when you go trick or treat with headphones, so they are not overwhelmed with the crowded place or the noise, and we can all enjoy a beautiful Halloween trick and treat. Thank you. Have a happy and safe Halloween.